Hi! Oh my god, Chaos here again with another online deck profile. This time I am showing my updated Psychic deck. So yeah, pretty nice synchro based deck. It can do some nice plays. It can be a little bit slow in the start of the duel, but yeah, once it gets going, it's yeah, very powerful. So let's go at this deck. First is the one, Grand Zoid, the Elemental Lord. Of course, you summon it when you have exactly 5 Earth monsters in the graveyard, and most of the monsters in this deck are Earth, of course. It's basically Monster Reborn on legs, so very nice card. But it can be sometimes very inconsistent. That's why I only run one of this card. So yeah. Then 2 Mythic Water Dragon. The reason why I use this card in this deck is because I can spell summon it when I control air monster, so it can do some very nice high level synchro play, so you can summon your high level synchros. So yeah, very nice card in this deck. Then 2 Psychic Wizard, pretty nice as well. When you know summon this card, you banish 1 Psych from the graveyard, and when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon that monster you banished. So yeah, very nice. Then triple Stream Psych Witch, basically the most important card of this deck. When this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can banish 1 Psych with 2000 or less attack from the deck, and during the next turn of phase, if this card is still in the graveyard, you can special summon that monster banished by this effect. So yeah, very nice card. Then 2 Hush Psychic Cleric. When it's normal or flip summoned, it's changed to defense position, and once per turn you can send 1 card from hand to the graveyard to banish 1 Psych from the graveyard. And when this card is sent from the to the graveyard, you special summon your banished monster. So yeah, very nice card for synchro combos, I think. And then your Psychic Tuners, 2 Psychic Commander, of course, pretty basic, so very nice. Then 2 Psychic Jumper, basically a critical swap of the deck. So yeah, it's yeah, very nice to steal your opponent's monsters and give them something like Stream Psychic Witch. Then 1 Esper Girl, a very essential card for this deck. When this banished card is special summoned, you can banish 1 top card of the deck face down, and when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you add that banished card to your hand. So yeah, very nice card, and you can get that extra card when you synchro summon with this card. So yeah, definitely, it's basically the first target you banish with Stream Psychic Witch most of the time. Then 2 Chant Rat, just to get access to my Stream Psychic Witch as fast as possible. Well, of course, yeah, like the battle searchers are not really that great, but it's still kinda necessary for this deck. I can't really take it out. Then 2 Crane, pretty good card in this deck. You just revive your level 3 monster from the graveyard, and it's also a monster, so you can revive a Psychic Commander to make a Naturia Parking, for example, negate all the traps. So yeah, or you can even make one of Zen mains if you want. So yeah, definitely a really good card in this deck. And then the last monster is a Redox, Dragon Ruler of Boulders, because of course it's a Earth-based deck. And of course it acts as a Monster Reborn. Basically discard 1 Earth monster and discard to revive anything from the graveyard. And of course you can summon it by banishing 2 Earth monsters from the graveyard, so you can control the graveyard for your Grand Soul if you need to. Okay, then the spell card. So of course the free emergency teleport. You spell summon a 1 level 4 lower psych type monster from the deck or hand. And in the interface, of course, you banish that monster. This card has pretty much skyrocketed in price because of Ritual Beast. So yeah, I definitely can't make this deck in real life, unfortunately. And this deck can't really function without it, unfortunately. But Ritual Beast actually can function without this card as well. Then 2 Miracle Synchro Fusion. Of course, to summon out your Naturia, Castella, or Ultimate Action Kicker. So yeah, very powerful card. Then 2 Portability, just for consistency. You don't need to spell someone all the time, because in the start of the turn you're mostly going to set up your place first. So this card helps to make that happen. Then 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, of course, 1 Raigeki, and finally Snatch Steel as the last spell, so of course will be broken. Then the traps, Psychic Overlord, of course basically like a mini Bottom Ice Pro deck. You just return 3 Psychic monster from the graveyard to the deck, and then you draw 2 cards. So yeah, it's basically like that Death Genos type card. Then Solemn Warning, of course, Gumbus Evocation Device, Bottomless Trap Hole, Traditional Tribute, 2 Dimensional Vision, and 2 Phase Chains. So pretty basic trap lineup aside from Overlord. Then extra deck, first 2 fusions, summon out with Miracle Synchro Fusion, and Naturia Castella. Most duelists, of course, don't even use this card, but I think it works pretty well in this deck. It requires 2 Earth Synchro Monsters to fuse into it. So, and many of your Synchro Monsters in this deck are Earth types, Earth attributes. So, yeah. Then its effect is during either press turn when a card effect that targets exactly 1 card on the field and no other cards is activated. You can send 1 card from the hand to the graveyard, negate activation if you do, destroy it. So you can negate pretty much anything that targets a card on the field. So yeah, pretty nice I think, and it's a 3200 attack beater as well. Then Ultimate Action Kicker, pretty nice as well. It can be destroyed for card effects, and it can inflict piercing damage. And it basically has that 4 true enlargement effect as well. So yeah, I think it's a very nice card. Then a Star Eater, basically summon it with your level 3 tuner and Mythic Water Dragon. So yeah, and Leod Keeper Sec 3, you summon it with your level 2 tuner and Mythic Water Dragon. So yeah, that's how you summon these 2. Then 4 true enlargement, of course. They are pretty much the first Psychic Synchro Monster, and of course it's pretty good. Then Stardust Spark Dragon, of course, pretty nice level 8 Synchro as well, but I might replace it with something else because it's not that great currently in the game, but yeah, we'll see. Then Psychic Life Transfer, currently my only level 7 Synchro. It's basically like just a Psychic level 7 Synchro, yeah. The effect is not really that great, but yeah, it's still pretty necessary, I think. Actually, I have another level 7 Synchro. It's Clearing Synchro Dragon. Of course, it's very powerful, the cover card of Crossed Soul, so yeah. Then H.F. Behemoth, pretty good level 6 Psychic Synchro Master. The Naturia Parkia, negate all the traps by banishing 2 cards from the graveyard. And of course, you can summon it in this deck pretty easily. Then Coil Guardian, of course. Then Magical Android, level 5, a Psychic type Synchro Monster. Then Naturia Beast, of course, you can summon it out in this deck also pretty easily. Pretty much can shut down many decks, like for example Clifford's or Necros, so it can be very good against the current meta. And then of course Armored Keeper of Boundaries. Pretty much I think it's the best generic level 5 Synchro. And finally the only Xyz monster in this deck, one of Zen mains. So yeah, normally of course you don't Xyz someone in this deck. I just use it as an option. Because of Crane mostly revive my level 3 monster if I don't have level 3 tuner in the graveyard like Psychic Commander. So this was my updated deck profile of my Psychic deck. So I hope you enjoyed this updated deck profile, online deck profile of my Psychic deck. For now, goodbye and Khaos out.